Hello students, in this topic of composite shapes, we are going to determine perimeters and areas of figures that do not have standard shapes. So for instance, in this case, if we are asked to find the perimeter of this figure, so this is actually the figure that I'm talking about, then first we need to see how many sides the figure has. So in this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for each side, we need to figure out the length. So let's check first what we know. Of course, pay attention to this kind of signs. Then if you see another sign somewhere else, you know for sure that they should be the same length, okay? So in that case, if this is 3 and 2, if here there is 3 meter, then this must be 2, okay? And similarly here, 4 meters, so this must be 4 meters as well. And then, which means if this is 500 centimeter, or in this case then 5 meter, remember 1 meter is 100 centimeters, so this is the same as 5 meter, then here it must be 5 meter as well, okay? So then in this case, it's quite simple. However, our problem now is actually this length here now, because we don't know it yet. But not to worry, because we see that this is an edge of a rectangle, so meaning this is 90 degrees angle. So you have a 90 degrees or right angled triangle here. And we know that in a right angled triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So if I call this length x, and here basically is also the same, of course, this will also have the same length. 3, 4, and here also 3, 4. So applying Pythagoras theorem, we know that x squared should be then 4 squared plus 3 squared. A squared plus b squared equals c squared, and c has to be the hypotenuse, the longest side. So in this case, x squared must be then 16 plus 9, which is 25. So in this case, then you have x is square root of 25. Which gives us 5. So in that case, then it's easy to see that the perimeter will be 2 here, and then plus 5 and plus x, which is 5. And if we go on, then we add 2 and 5 again and 5 again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides now with all its length. So we end up with 24 meter in this case. Okay? So it's not really so hard. Now, if we are asked to find the area of this figure, of course, this figure has no standard shape. However, we also can see that to find the area of that figure, we can first figure out the area of this rectangle. It's very simple, just base times height or length times width. After we figure out the area of this rectangle, now we can subtract the area of the two triangles over here. And area of triangles you also know how to figure out. So go ahead and try it yourself. Okay? Good luck!